Hello everybody, Pixelman546 here, and today I've got Toadstool Castle to show you. This is a map I've been working on, and it's actually been posted to mcpedl.com, and I'm pretty proud of it. I've recently remodeled it, as well as added a few things, so let's take a look. I'm starting over by the lake, which has some nice rocks, and it's a lot deeper than it was before, as it is in the game. And let's make our way over to the, I don't know what to call this, this area here. I don't know what to call that. This is all info for the map stuff, because I'm actually planning on making this into a map, like an actual functional game. So if I show you this, it has all the rules and stuff in it. If you want to read that, you can pause it. And it's also got block types for different effects that you get in the game. And it's got different items, custom items for the unlocking parts in the castle, as well as different game modes I will be adding. But for now I just have creative, because it's not done, nowhere near done. Well, all the levels and stuff anyways. The castle is almost done, actually, now that I think about it. So, I'll give you a tour of the inside, and I'll probably do a separate video explaining about how a lot of this stuff works, or a behind the scenes, you could say. So, we've got this lovely painting, or picture, or whatever you want to call it, stained glass up at the top. This is the lobby of Peach's Castle, and it's rather big, and I'm pretty proud of this. This is the first thing I built in this world. And as we make our way over to Bottom Battlefield, all the rooms in the castle are fully made. Tried to recreate them as best as I could from the game, including these signs that are posted in the rooms. This painting is actually operational. It'll send you to a Bottom Battlefield that I have behind the castle. I could actually show you that. I'll show it more in the behind the scenes, but it's nowhere near done. I haven't even done the big mountain back there. But I hope that's done soon. So, I'll just go through all the rooms and show you guys. This would be the chilly mountain stage or something like that, with the 3 paintings. You would only go in the center one. And yeah, there's a sign here, as all the rooms should have. I'll show the basement last, because that's the newest thing. Let's go over to Dire Docks. I've recreated this room with the aquarium. Sadly, no fish in Minecraft. But we've got the little alcoves that are in the room as well as the painting. These paintings aren't custom textured yet. I do have plans for that, though. You may have noticed there are a few custom textures, such as this blue wool here. There are a few custom textures, but not many, because I liked keeping the original feel. But now let's move on to Thwomp's Fortress. This size painting doesn't actually exist in Minecraft, so I had to combine 2 of them. But it's essentially the same room as the Chilly Mountain room, just mirrored, because that's how they are in the game. But actually, basement last, right? So as we go up the stairs and head towards Bowser's Domain, I think it's Bowser Underground. This one is, but I'm definitely gonna get custom painting textures, definitely. And it's a trapdoor that opens up when you get close to the painting. I will improvise this to be command blocks and not just redstone, but that's how it is for now. If we head over to the princess's room, I guess you could call it, with all the princess paintings in there, it's not very big. I was very limited on space. You'll see in the behind the scenes video I do. But this is the room where you go to the princess's secret slide. And now, I'm really proud of this part. This is the upstairs room, or upstairs door. And for the map functionality, I actually have a key in here that allows me to open these doors freely. But if I take the key out, I cannot open this door. And even if I manage to get through the door, there's iron blocks behind it, so I can't go through it. Now, if I put the key back in, it'll automatically register it, and I can open the doors back up again. Even if I use the pressure plates with the key out, it would not open. I'm really proud of myself for figuring that out on my own. So, let's head upstairs. And this room isn't too big either, as it is in the game because of space constrictions. But it has all these paintings on the walls. Again, not much painting variety. This is the tiny big island room. This is my least favorite room because of the way I built it. But essentially you've got a very big hallway here, which I couldn't do because of space, and a very tiny hallway over here. And then the middle one is normal. And if you go into this painting, it would send you to a tiny version of the level and whatnot. With this big level, I didn't explain that very well. But, you know, it's a neat concept how Nintendo managed that. Over here is the mirror room. It mirrors the room with a mirror. And how I did this is just essentially, you know, a dual glass wall. But I still really like this concept because in the game, well, in Super Mario 64 DS, there's a painting here that's hidden. And I just generally like this room because of the way it looks, and this was one of the pictures featured on mcpedl.com. Now to the final upstairs room, the clock room. There's a little hallway here because space, again. But there's the clock tree tower thing. I don't know what to call that. They don't name things in games properly. But if I would go up here, there is going to be a thing, a stage, because that's what I plan to do. Over here in these corners are this is the rainbow slide one, and that one is, I don't remember what this one is. It's like the random clouds. Oh, hold on. I heard rain. Toggle, down, fall, enter. Okay. So, up these stairs, we've got the endless hallway, but of course, I cannot do that. Not even with command blocks, because that is the roof of the castle right there. And I wouldn't have space for the command blocks or a pressure plate to fit in there. So sadly, I cannot do the infinite staircase or the final boss room. Now, moving back downstairs to show you the basement. This is the newest addition to Peach's Castle. I actually just finished it yesterday as of recording. I'll show you the backyard. The castle garden, I guess you'd call it. It's got this nice statue, which is a star statue in the game. But we don't have stars in Minecraft, so I had to improvise. We've got these little tiny trees and nice grassy area. And on the other side, we've got the Big Boo's Haunt stage, which I would activate by hitting this button when I get to that. But a monster spawner is actually quite representative of the cage in the game, so I think that's pretty neat. These lights up here turn on and off within the day and night cycles of Minecraft. And that also happens in the front. The windows in the front of the castle also turn on and off. The basement is actually the same way as upstairs with a key. So if I take it out, it would not let me through the doors until I inserted the key. This is the basement. This wall is very blank because the camera is always facing this way in the game, and there's no way to actually see this wall. So that's why that wall is pretty blank. This would be the this would be the water stage that's like Dire Docks. And it would also be the final boss room, but currently there's nothing in there right now, because it's not completely done. This is where you would go to the pillars, but of course in the game you can't get through it from this side. You have to go through the basement. So let's do that. And I really quite like the retexture of these prismarine here. They're a lot darker than they would be normally. Oh yeah, also, I should tell you guys that the doors in the basement aren't directly connected to each other like these are. They teleport you because, again, space. The map of Princess Peach's castle is kind of complicated, so I had to do that for space. This is the Molten Lava Land, and that's basically the only painting in here. This one would be a hidden painting with the desert. And over here, this one would be the cave level. Why am I not remembering these names? Darn it all. This one's with the metal cap. There's nothing in there right now. Over here, though, is where you go normally to the pillars, which I mentioned earlier. Teleporting magic. If we swim through here, if I can swim through here, that'd be great. Okay, so, in here we've got the Pound to the Pillars room. All it has is the Pound to Pillars sign, and this is just for debug. It resets the pillars. But if I pound on them, or just jump on them, using pressure plates, you'll see that the water level disappears, even down there, and in the moat as well, surrounding the castle. This would be used for accessing a stage all the way over there, and for a lot of other purposes too. And I'm really proud of myself of managing to accomplish this without too much lag, and having an animation for the water dropping as well. So after that, I'm actually going to go back through this water. Painful. But after this, we've got this room up here, and this will just lead us back to this area, where I've got redstone that drops this down so we can exit. That's basically Princess Peach's castle in a nutshell that I built. This is not meant or intended to be an exact replica. It's just how I view it in my mind and in the game, personally, because I have a copy of the game. But I'm really proud of this place. I've been working on it for, what, over 2 years now? And, yeah, I'm super proud of this thing. As you can see, it's rather large. That's Bomb Battlefield over there. All of the castle is fitted within this. Even the basement is below the castle. There's no teleporting outside it or whatever. I'm super proud of that fact as well. Here's the garden, and I need to create a hill over this, because from on Battlefield you can actually see this, and that doesn't look too great. But yeah, I think that'll just about do it for the Princess Peach's castle map. I'll link a description. No, I'll put a link in the description. Sorry, I can't talk. I'll put a link in the description of this map download, because this is not a final version. I don't want to upload it to mcpedl.com yet. But yeah, tour of the castle, pretty great. Watch out for a behind the scenes video on my channel soon, because that will show you like all the command blocks and behind all the rooms, all the space that I've got, how tiny it is. And yeah, I really hoped you liked this video. Please leave a like if you liked it. Leave a comment if you would want to see more of this. Thank you for watching. Pixelman546 out.